feels heavier than usual. I park the car where nothing grows, just dust and broken light. No signs of where I'm going, only miles of quiet night. Your name is just a whisper now, I don't say it out loud. It disappears before it lands inside the crowd. I keep my hands on the steering wheel like it's the only truth I know. Not every road is leading somewhere, some just go. There's a calm inside the ending that I didn't understand. It doesn't ask for permission, it just happens where I stand. So I don't chase what's already gone, I let it drift away. Some things don't need returning, they don't stay. I'm not holding on to shadows, I'm not calling out your name. If it was meant to last here, it would have stayed the same. The radio plays forgotten songs like they know my state of mind. Every lyric feels like distance left behind. I saw a light flicker once on a road I didn't take, and I wondered if that moment was a mistake. But wondering don't change direction, it just fills the space between what is real and what is fading unseen. Nothing ever leaves completely, it just learns to disappear in the places we don't visit, but still keep near. So I don't chase what's already gone, I let it drift away. Some things don't need returning, they don't stay. I'm not holding on to shadows, I'm not calling out your name. If it was meant to last here, it would have stayed the same. To become one, and I found a kind of silence that doesn't cut or break. It just teaches me what's real and what's fake. The road keeps moving forward, even if I don't. Not everything that's missing is something I want. So I don't chase what's already gone, I let it drift away. Some things don't need returning, they don't stay. I'm not holding on to shadows, I'm not calling out your name. If it was meant to last here, it would have stayed the same. say. And I'm still here continuing the same way. Some endings don't announce themselves, they just go. And you learn to drive through silence down every road.
I stopped waiting at the door a long time ago. Your name don't live here anymore, it just passes through sometimes, like strangers on a rainy street that don't stop for a sign.
Kitchen light still hums the same, but it don't feel like ours. Just a place I keep on living, hour after hour.
I don't talk about it loudly, it's not a story I repeat.
It's just something that I carry, quiet underneath.
There's no big moment
of healing, no thunder, no sign. Just waking up one morning, and you're not on my mind. So I let it be what it is now, not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining, they just change. I'm not reaching for your shadow, I'm not calling out your name. If you were meant to stay here, you would have stayed the same.
I saw a couple like we used to be, laughing in the rain. And for a second I remember, but it didn't hurt the same.
Time didn't ask permission, it just moved me along. Turned the loudest kind of heartbreak into a quiet song. Now I sit with empty evenings like they're nothing new. No more rewriting what happened, just seeing what is true. Even silence has a rhythm, if you listen close enough. It don't punish, it don't comfort, it just does what it does. So I let it be what it is now, not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining, they just change. I'm not reaching for your shadow, I'm not calling out your name. If you were meant to stay here, you would have stayed the same. You would have stayed the same. I don't call it forgiveness, I don't call it regret. It's just a place inside me that's quieter than it gets. And if love is just a moment,
I used to think I needed an ending that felt right. Now I'm okay with pieces that don't fit tight. So I let it be what it is now. Not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining, they just change. I'm not reaching for your shadow, I'm not calling out your name. If you were meant to stay here, you would have stayed the same. And I'm still here, still breathing, not lost, not the same. Some love don't leave a story, just a quiet aftertaste, and you learn to live around it without haste. Without haste. The night doesn't ask me questions anymore. There's a hollow in the doorway where your presence used to stand, like the shape of something missing I still don't understand. The air holds on to fragments of a conversation gone, like it never learned the meaning of moving on. I don't rearrange the shadows, they already know their place. They stretch across the surfaces with a patient kind of grace. Nothing breaks the way it should, it just changes form and weight. And what you thought was permanent turns out to disintegrate. So I keep walking through the aftermath without calling it a loss. Some connections don't get buried, they just get crossed. I don't trace your disappearance, I don't follow what you hide. Some people don't leave endings, they just slide. I saw your reflection flicker in a window passing by. For a second it was certain, then it learned how to lie. The world didn't stop turning when you stepped outside the frame. It just taught me how to listen without a name. There's a calm inside the ruins that I didn't know before, like the absence starts to settle and become something more. Even silence has direction if you stay there long enough. It stops feeling like an ending and becomes enough. So I keep walking through the aftermath without calling it a loss. Some connections don't get buried, they just get crossed. I don't trace your disappearing, I don't follow what you hide. Some people don't
must begin, and I no longer wait for closure. In the places that you left, I learned to live with empty, without regret. The world feels less demanding when you stop asking why. Not everything is meant to stay, or even say goodbye. So I keep walking through the aftermath without calling it a loss. Some connections don't get buried, they just get crossed. I don't trace your disappearing, I don't follow what you hide. Some people don't leave endings, they just slide. And I'm still here continuing on the other side. Some departures don't announce, they just erase, and you learn to live with echoes in their place. I don't recognize the silence anymore. The light above the kitchen sink keeps buzzing through the night, like it forgot how to stop or make things right. I stand in the same position where nothing really grows, just the feeling of a story nobody knows. There's a trace of your direction in the shape of how I breathe, like the room still remembers what I can't believe. I stopped trying to decode it, the way it falls apart. Some things don't need a reason to start, so I let it fade into nothing without holding it close. Some love don't leave a memory, just a ghost. I'm not reaching for correction, I'm not fixing what was done. If it was meant to stay here, it would have been one. It would have been one. I hear your absence speaking in a language I can't learn, like a message with no sender that still burns. I don't fill it with new meaning, I don't dress it up as fate. Some things don't ask for timing, they just wait. The world keeps its illusion of everything being fine, but I can feel the fracture in every line. Even distance loses structure when you stop holding
It becomes a kind of echo without light. So I let it fade into nothing without holding it close. Some love don't leave a memory, just a ghost. I'm not reaching for correction, I'm not fixing what was done. If it was meant to stay here, it would have been one. It would have been one. Breaking after rain, and the part of me that waited finally lets it go. Some things don't need permission to go cold. The night doesn't interrupt me, it just lets me be. And I stop searching for answers that can't see me. So I let it fade into nothing without holding it close. Some love don't leave a memory, just a ghost. I'm not reaching for correction, it was meant to stay here, it would have been one. And I'm still here continuing on my own. Some endings don't arrive clearly, they just go. And you learn to live with echoes that don't show. That don't show. I stopped believing in returning footsteps. The table still remembers weight, where your hands used to rest. But it doesn't feel like memory, just unrest. I keep the lights a little lower than I probably should, like brightness would expose more than it could. There's a rhythm in the silence that I never learned before. It moves through every corner of this floor. I don't search for explanations in what refuses to stay. Some things don't fall apart, they drift away. So I let it fade into distance without trying to reclaim Some love don't leave a reason, just a name. I'm not holding on to fragments, I'm not calling through the past. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't pass. I saw your absence moving through the corners of the air, like a shadow without owner, somewhere there. I don't give it conversation, I don't ask it to explain. Some presences dissolve without pain. The world keeps acting normal, like nothing broke at all. But I can feel the difference in the hall. Even silence gets familiar when you stop pulling tight. It becomes a kind of language without a light. So I let it fade into distance without trying to reclaim. Some love don't leave a reason, just a name. I'm not holding on to fragments, I'm not calling through the past. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't pass. Just what happens quietly when something crosses, and the part of me that waited finally understands. Some things don't stay alive in your hands. The night doesn't interrupt me, it just lets me be. And I stop searching for answers that don't see me. So I let it fade into distance without trying to reclaim. Some love don't leave a reason, just a name. Not calling through the past. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't pass. And I'm still here, continuing at last.
and you learn to live with echoes you don't retrieve.
Hums your favorite tune like it never learned goodbye. There's a photograph still leaning crooked on the window frame. Dust keeps settling on the memories, but somehow not your name. The silence has a certain weight, heavy as a loaded train, rolling through the midnight hours again and again. I trace circles on the tabletop where your fingers used to roam. Funny how a crowded city can feel so alone. Maybe every story fades like colors in the sun. Maybe every broken road leads somewhere we belong. So I let the river carry everything we used to be, like leaves drifting in the current, out beyond what I can see. I won't chase the fading echoes, I won't beg them to remain. Some things only teach you lessons, some things only leave a stain. From a place of hope, now those words hang in the shadows like smoke that slowly floats. There were storms behind your smile I never learned to read, and there were pieces of my heart you never thought to keep. The night we watched the skyline burn in orange city light, we both knew something was ending, but neither wanted to fight. I don't hold on to regrets, I don't keep score anymore. I just close another chapter and unlock another door. Time has strange ways of healing without asking for permission, turning old wounds into stories and stories into wisdom. So I'll let the river carry everything we used to be, like leaves drifting in the current, out beyond what I can't see. I won't chase the fading echoes, I won't beg them to remain. Some things only teach you lessons, some things only leave a stain. Leave a stain. Maybe somewhere down the road you'll think about these days, the laughter in the kitchen, the records that we played. Maybe not as someone that you lost, but someone you couldn't keep. Street lights paint the pavement gold outside my window pane, and for the first time in a long while, I don't feel the same. Not better, not worse, just stronger than before. Let the river carry everything we used to be, like leaves drifting in the current, out beyond what I can see. I won't chase the fading echo, I won't beg them to remain. The heart survives the hardest weather, even after heavy rain. Every goodbye leaves a footprint, every memory leaves a spark. And even when the fire is gone, the warmth remains in the dark. Yeah, I don't show up like I used to do. I guess I got too real for you. I don't chase, I don't wait, I just pour another drink and stay up late. You said things you didn't mean, now they echo soft in me. I don't cry. Yeah. I don't expect anything to come back. The light in the corner window keeps changing shape at night, like it can't decide if staying is worth the fight. I leave the room untouched again, like it knows what it lost. Some spaces don't recover, they just exhaust. There's a faint sound in the distance that I almost recognize, but it never turns into anything real this time. I stopped giving meaning to what doesn't stay. Some things don't arrive twice, they just fade away. So I let it pass without warning, without trying to hold. Some love don't leave a story just cold. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not fixing what was done. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been one. Saw your reflection briefly in a glass I passed by chance. It didn't feel like presence, just distance in advance. I don't rewrite the conversation that never spoke again. Some endings don't get closure, they just end. The world keeps its rotation like nothing's out of place, but something in my silence has changed its face. Even memory stops fighting when it learns it won't return. It becomes a quiet lesson that you earn. So I let it pass without warning, without trying to hold. Some love don't leave a story just cold. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not fixing what was done. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been one. Part of me that waited finally steps aside. Some things don't need permission to divide. The night doesn't respond, it just stays. And I stop expecting answers from yesterday. So I'll let it pass without warning, without trying to hold. Some love don't leave a story just cold. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not fixing what was done. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been one. And I'm still here breathing on my own. Some endings don't announce themselves, they just go dark. And you learn to live with what already left a mark. I can hear the past breathing, but it won't speak. The glass on the counter stays half full, like it forgot how to end. Every reflection in this kitchen feels like a then. I move through the same small patterns without asking what they mean. like I'm living in a version of a dream. The walls don't try to comfort me, they just observe and stay, like they've seen too many stories fade away. I stopped expecting closure from things that don't reply. Some answers never come down from the sky. So I let it drift out of focus, like smoke into the air. Some love don't leave a rupture, just a stare. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not rewriting the pain. If it was meant to stay here, it would remain. Your absence louder than your voice ever was, like a static in the distance without cause. I don't fill it with new meaning, I don't force it into shape. Some spaces are just spaces that escape. There's a rhythm in the that nobody explains. It's not sorrow, not relief, just change. Even distance loses sharpness when you stop holding tight. It turns into a color without a light. So I let it drift out of focus, like smoke into the air. Some love don't leave a rupture, just a stare. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not rewriting the pain. If it was meant to stay here, it would remain. Something crosses, and the part of me that waited finally understands. Some things don't belong in my hands. The night doesn't correct me, it just lets me be. And I stop trying to force what I can't see. So I let it drift out of focus, like smoke into the air. Some love don't leave a rupture, just a stare. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not rewriting the pain. If it was meant to stay here, it would remain. And I'm still here, continuing without a change. don't announce themselves, they just dissolve. And you learn to exist without resolve. I stopped trying to read the signs. The coffee's gone cold again. Same place on the table edge. Like time forgot this moment and left it instead. I walk through the apartment slowly, like I don't belong inside. Every corner keeps a version I can't deny. There's a crack in the window light that draws a broken line between what used to matter and what's mine. I don't look for explanations where nothing answers back. Some things just lose direction and don't come back. So I let it disappear softly without holding it tight. Some love don't leave a story, just night. I'm not trying to recover what already slipped away. If it was meant to stay here, it would stay. Your voice comes back in fragments through the noise of passing cars, like a memory that travels too far. I don't reach for conversation that no longer has a sound. Some silences are heavier than words ever found. The mirror shows no answers, just a face I recognize, learning how to exist without disguise. Even loss becomes familiar when it stays too long. It stops being an ending and turns into song. So I let it disappear softly without holding it tight. Some love don't leave a story, just night. I'm not trying to recover what already slipped away. If it was meant to stay here, it would stay. I don't call it moving forward, I don't call it regret. It's just a quiet understanding I accept. And the part of me that waited no longer looks behind. Some things don't need returning to be kind. The night doesn't interrupt me, it just lets me be. And I stop asking questions from memory. So I let it disappear softly, without holding it tight. Some love don't leave a story, just a night. I'm not trying to recover what already slipped away. If it was meant to stay here, would stay. And I'm still here continuing in my own way. Some endings don't arrive clearly, they just go. And you learn to live with echoes you used to know. Yeah, I stopped believing in returning footsteps. The table still remembers weight, where your hands used to rest. But it doesn't feel like memory, just unrest. I keep the lights a little lower than I probably should, like brightness would expose more than it could. There's a rhythm in the silence that I never learned before. It moves through every corner of this floor. I don't search for explanations in what refuses to stay. Some things don't fall apart, they drift away. So I let it fade into distance without trying to reclaim. Some love don't leave a reason, just a name. I'm not holding on to fragments, I'm not calling through the past. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't pass. wouldn't pass. I saw your absence moving through the corners of the air, like a shadow without owner somewhere there. I don't give it conversation, I don't ask it to explain. Some presences dissolve without pain. The world keeps acting normal, like nothing broke at all, but I can feel the difference in the hall. Even silence gets familiar when you start pulling tight. It becomes a kind of language without light. So I let it fade into distance without trying to reclaim. Some love don't leave a reason, just a name. I'm not holding on to fragments, I'm not calling through the past. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't pass. Some things don't stay alive in your hands. Night doesn't interrupt me, it just lets me be. And I stop searching for answers that don't see me. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't pass. And I'm still here, continuing at last. Some endings don't arrive clearly, they just leave. And you learn to live with echoes you don't retrieve. The room doesn't feel like mine tonight. I sit where the light don't reach me, just outside the warm glow, watching time behave like water, moving slow. There's a cup still on the table, half a memory inside. I don't touch it anymore, I just let it decide. The walls don't need to speak now, they already told their truth. In the shape of every silence left by you, I stopped asking for a meaning that never showed its face. Some things don't come together, they just erase. So I leave it where it landed, I don't try to make it right. Some endings don't arrive, they just turn off the light. I'm not building back the pieces, I'm not naming what went wrong. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't be gone. Absence moving through the empty corridor, like a conversation fading through a closing door. Even the air remembers something I can't recall, but it doesn't ask for answers, not at all. I've learned to sit beside it without needing it to speak. Some truths are only visible when they're weak. There's a strange kind of comfort in what refuses to return. It stops being a question once you learn. So I leave it where it landed, I don't try to make it right. Some endings don't arrive, they just turn off the light. I'm not building back the pieces, I'm not naming what went wrong. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't be gone. Just a different rhythm in the rain. And the part of me that held you doesn't hold the same. It learned how to be still without your name. The night don't make demands, it just lets things be. And I finally understand what that means to me. So I leave it where it landed, I don't try to make it right. Some endings don't arrive, they just turn off the light. I'm not building back the pieces, I'm not naming what went wrong. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't be gone. And I'm still here, still breathing, moving along. Some stories don't conclude, they just drift, and you learn to live inside them like this.
Stop waiting at the door a long time ago. Your name don't live here anymore, it just passes through sometimes, like strangers on a rainy street that don't stop for a sign. The kitchen light still hums the same, but it don't feel like ours. Just a place I keep on living, hour after hour. I don't talk about it loudly, it's not a story I repeat. It's just something that I carry quiet underneath. There's no big moment of healing, no thunder, no sign. Just waking up one morning and you're not on my mind. So I let it be what it is now. Not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining, they just change. I'm not reaching for your shadow, I'm not calling out your name. If you were meant to stay here, you would've stayed the same. You would've stayed the same. I saw a couple like we used to be, laughing in the rain. And for a second I remembered, but it didn't hurt the same. Time didn't ask permission, it just moved me along. Turned the loudest kind of heartbreak into a quiet song. Now I sit with empty evenings, like they're nothing new. No more rewriting what happened, just seeing what is true. Even silence has a rhythm, if you listen close enough. It don't punish, it don't comfort, it just does what it does. So I let it be what it is now. Not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining, they just change. I'm not reaching for your shadow, I'm not calling out your name. If you were meant to stay here, you would've stayed the same. You would've stayed the same. I don't call it forgiveness, I don't call it regret. It's just a place inside me that's quieter than it gets. And if love is just a moment that refuses to stay, then I've learned how to let it fade away. I used to think I needed an ending that felt right. Now I'm okay with pieces that don't fit tight. So I let it be what it is now. Not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining, they just change. I'm not reaching for your shadow, I'm not calling out your name. If you were meant to stay here, haste. Guess I got too real for you. I don't chase, I don't wait. I just pour another drink and stay up late. You said things you didn't mean, now they echo soft in me. I don't cry. So I let it be what it is now. Not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining. I stopped asking the night for explanations. There's a mark on the table wood where nothing ever moves, like time forgot this corner and stayed in the groove. The air feels slightly thinner where your presence used to land, like it learned to disappear on command. I don't rearrange the emptiness, I let it keep its form. Some silences don't soften after the storm. I stopped expecting language from things that drift apart. Some endings don't arrive loud, they start. So I let it settle slowly without giving it a name. Some connections don't get shattered, they just change. I'm not chasing any echo, I'm not pulling back the tide. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't hide. It wouldn't hide. I saw your shape in passing in a window far away, just a flicker of remembering that didn't stay. The world didn't pause or notice, it just carried on its way, like nothing ever mattered anyway. The fall. Some things are only fragments after all. Even absence loses meaning when you stop holding on. It becomes just another moving song. So I let it settle slowly without
get shattered, they just change. I'm not chasing any echo, I'm not pulling back the tide. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't hide. I don't call it pain, it's just a quiet rearrangement of what remains. And the part of me that waited has finally stepped aside. Some truths don't need a witness to decide. The night doesn't interrupt me, it just lets me exist. And I stop trying to hold on to what dismissed. So I let it settle slowly, without giving it a name. Some connections don't get shattered, they just change. I'm not chasing any echo, I'm not pulling back the tide. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't hide. And I'm still here, continuing on this side. Some endings don't arrive clearly, they just blend. And you learn to live with something that won't mend. I don't recognize this version of quiet. The mirror keeps its distance now, like it knows I won't ask. It shows me just enough truth and nothing back. There's a chair that faces nowhere, where a conversation died, left behind without a witness or a reply. I don't rearrange the echoes, they already know their way. They travel through the corners where I stay. I start needing explanations for things that slipped away. Some departures don't get answers, they just stay. So I let it fall into silence without trying to repair. Some connections don't get broken, they just clear the air. I'm not chasing what dissolved here, I'm not pulling it back in. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been. I saw your outline in the hallway for half a second, maybe less. Just a trick of tired memory, nothing more, nothing less. The world didn't pause for anything, it just kept on moving through, like it never learned the difference between me and you. I don't argue with the ending, I don't question what it means. I just let it play out quietly between the scenes. Even absence has a rhythm, if you let it settle in. It becomes a kind of language from within. So I let it fall into silence without trying to repair. Some connections don't get broken, they just clear the air. I'm not chasing what dissolved here, I'm not pulling it back in. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been. Just a different kind of distance I've crossed. And the weight I used to carry doesn't follow me. It learned how to dissolve quietly. There's nothing left to fix now, no story to defend. Just the calm that comes from knowing how things end. So I let it fall into silence without trying to repair. Some connections don't get broken, they just clear the air. I'm not chasing what dissolved here, I'm not pulling it back in. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been. And I'm still here, continuing from within. Some endings don't arrive loud, they just decide. And you learn to live beside them in time. Don't ask me why I'm still here, I just don't know where else to go. The jacket's still on my sofa, like I never got the chance to leave. Funny how the hardest part is what you don't believe. I try to clean the kitchen table, but your coffee stain won't fade, like a memory refusing to behave. I don't talk about it much now, friends think I'm doing fine, but there's a quiet conversation going on inside my mind. I stopped waiting for a reason that was never really mine. Some doors don't close with answers, they just disappear in time. So I don't fall apart like I used to. places you're not around, like the memory of a thunder without the sound. I don't blame you like I used to. That part of me got tired. Even anger runs out of fuel when it's been fired. And now I just sit with the silence like it's something I can trust. It don't lie, it don't pretend, it just is what it must. There's a strange kind of mercy in things that fall apart. They take away the pieces that were never in your heart. So I don't fall apart like I used to. I just let the moment pass. Some things don't need a battle. Some things just don't last. I'm not chasing what you took from me. I'm not asking for it back. If you wanted to stay in this, you wouldn't have left like I don't need redemption from a story I outgrew. Not every broken ending is something you fix or undo. Sometimes love just runs its course like a river to the sea, and what it leaves behind it is just me. I learned how to sit with empty without calling it a loss. Turns out healing isn't pretty, it just crosses out the cause. So I don't fall apart like I used to. I just let the moment pass. Some things don't need a battle. Some things just don't last. I'm not chasing what you took from me. I'm not asking for it back. If you wanted to stay in this, you wouldn't have left like that. And I'm still here, still breathing. Not perfect, but intact. The night don't give you answers, it just teaches you to stand. And I finally stop reaching for a hand that isn't planned. Yeah, I don't show up like I used to do. I guess I got too real for you. I don't chase, I don't wait, I just pour another drink and stay up